Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Quest video, I will showcase 3 different teams for you to beat the new quest against the Tobi Roppo and get points for you to unlock the Chopperman mission rewards. Have in mind, this is a point boosting event and only lasts for 3 days, and for that reason you want to use your best or highest boosters. I do not have Sasaki or Black Maria from the new batch, and if you can add them to my teams, or even use Ulti and Page 1, who I also miss, you can definitely use them to get more points. I tried making different and diverse teams to hopefully help as many people as possible who do not have a full team of boosters as well, or the new batch, so hopefully the video helps you out. Without further ado, let's get to my teams and strategy against the Tobi Roppo. First up, we have the full boosted team, and since I got Yamato, of course I am going to use the unit. It is probably the best unit for the last stage. We have a friend captain Ulti and Page 1. We have Who's Who as a sub, the new arena Saturn Maru or Asura Doji, Colosseum Neko, and also the new free-to-play Drake. Unfortunately, even though this is a full team of boosters, you still need to stall. The reason mainly is Arena Asura Doji, because he has a very high cooldown and we need his special at the maximum level in stage 4. On top of that, you want to swap Ulti and Page 1 6 times, so in the first 2 stages, make sure that when you leave, they are ready to be super swapped, and of course do not super swap them until stage 4. And finally, the good thing about this team is that it can get extra damage by stalling and getting hit. You want to be under 30% because the Amphibious Nostra Castello, our ship, will boost our attack higher that way, and Yamato will also boost our chain if we are low enough in HP. So take damage along with your swaps and stalling, and you will be more than safe in the later stages. Another thing is that our ship does not boost Ulti Page 1 or Arena Asura Doji, and also Arena Asura Doji is not boosted by Yamato, meaning he will be the unit that will be doing the less damage. Everyone else is fully boosted. Stage number 3, Drake will appear, and he is not tough to beat, but this stage is tricky and can mess up your run. Some advice I have for you in this stage is very simple. First of all, do not attack optimally. You want to start with your int units and on Asura Doji for the less damage possible and hit your perfects. You do not want to move on with your slots locked to empty. He will relock them, turn 2. If you trust your perfects, you can get rid of him like I do here. If you do not, you can once again attack in a non-optimal way to do the less damage possible, and then turn 3, you can move on with normal slots. For the next stage, this team works against every variation. There are 3 possible ones, and you want to do the same things. First, super swap your friend captain and activate the special. Then you want to activate Who's Who, and he will give you an attack boost, but also remove paralysis and despair if present. Then Arena Asura Doji at max level will completely remove threshold and give you a bit of extra damage. Then Drake for also a bit of extra damage, and after that you want to activate Yamato's super type ability. Be very careful with your chain when you are ready to attack. Always start with Asura Doji and then try attacking with color advantage. If the main boss is Black Maria, like here, and on Ulti and Page 1. If it is Who's Who and on Yamato, and if it is Sasaki and on Neko. That should do the trick, and you should have more than enough damage. The final stage, funnily enough, is the easiest one, in my opinion. The thing you want to do first, after support Nami activates, is activate Colosseum Neko to get an attack boost and matching slots. Then activate Yamato, so the matching slots become Wano, you do increased damage to the enemy, and you can hit easier perfects. And of course, you want to end on your int units, and specifically Yamato, to also get the final tap ability and the maximum possible damage. As you will see in a second, the damage is way over what you need to do, so as I said at the start, Nami might be replaceable. The next team will be using Inu and Neko as captain with a friend captain Yamato. We also have two non-boosted units versus Akainu and V2 Shirahoshi Manseri, and then Onigashima Marea recruit Jinbe and also the new free-to-play Drake. I am using Raid Shiki as support here and also Towel Nami again for the color affinity, but this team actually does more damage than the previous one, so you can probably cut out one support. Shiki is very easy to get, I advise you to use him for a more comfortable run. For stage number 3 against Drake, you want to take him out in turn 3 and you want to leave without any unit having a perfect locked slot to empty. So you want to have your slots normally when moving on. In the first 2 stages you need to stall a bit extra to get the non-boosted unit specials, but to also have Akainu's versus ability ready to use for stage number 4. You do not need to take damage this time, it is not going to be important for the run. When attacking, have in mind that the only full boosted units in this team by both captains and ship are Yamato, Neko and also Drake. Everyone else is not fully boosted, so attack with these 3 units first. Now for stage number 4, you can clear all of the variations again, but you need to be very careful and follow the steps correctly. First turn, activate Jinbe. He will get rid of the threshold if present, and then activate Akainu, so you get a full board of matching slots and also you get an ore boost and a chain lock for 2 turns. You will also give Yamato her super type, and then you want to activate Akainu's versus ability to apply burn and get a conditional attack boost. Then activate Drake for a little bit of extra damage, and after that swap V2 Shirahoshi to Manseri, and now she is also boosted by the ship, and activate the special. You will get rainbow slots of course, and you will overheal, so the Nostra Castello will boost your attack more. Paralysis and Despair will also be removed if present. Now attack the main enemy. That is the enemy that is in front, and in this case Sasaki, and if it is Sasaki or Black Maria, end on Yamato, if it is Who's Who, end on Neko. Akainu's burn will take care of the resilience, and of course you can take a hit, no problem. Now in turn number 2, you want to activate Neko. They will give you unfavorable slots, but your int units, the 2 that do the most damage, will still have matching slots, so you do not have to worry about anything. Activate Neko, make sure you attack with the non-matching slot units first, to of course hit 3 perfects guaranteed and carry the ore boost in the next stage. It should be very easy to do. If you do not have Sasaki as the main boss, you can probably take out another enemy. Once you take out the main boss, you can stop your attacks if you want, the damage will still be enough. Now for the final stage, things are extremely simple. After the supports activate to give you more damage, activate Yamato's special and also super type abilities. End on Yamato to activate the final tab as well, and you will do more than enough damage to take out Ulti and page 1. The final team of the video is using a full support cast, so it is harder to build and also uses 2 non-boosted units like the second team, but if you have no other choice, it works like a charm. So in stage number 3, once again, you want to proceed without having perfect locked slots. If you have one on low, it's not a problem because he is not fully boosted by both captains and ship. By the way, the team is using versus Kaido as captain and a Yamato friend captain. In the first 2 stages before Drake, take a lot of damage to drop under 30% and also stall to get the specials for your non-boosted units. And I am certain people will ask, yes, all of the supports are necessary if you want to be safe and clear all of the 3 variations available. Raizo will reduce paralysis, Lafitte on Blackbeard will reduce despair if present. Jinbei, when you activate Kaido to get an attack boost, will give you a chain boost unlocking Yamato's super type ability. Nami, when you activate Robin and Brook, will reduce an extra turn of threshold. And then Beppo, when you hit a perfect with Law at the start of the chain, will completely reduce the threshold. After Kaido's attack boost, you can activate both Blackbeard and Nekomamushi. Blackbeard will give an ore boost to himself, and he will do more damage helping you clear, and Nekomamushi will guarantee matching slots, while Robin Brook will reduce paralysis and threshold, and Law will give you increased damage against the enemies. You also want to activate Yamato's super type, and make sure you start with Law and hit the perfect. That will remove the threshold. If it is not removed, you will lose. But if it is removed, you either end on the strength units if Sasaki is the main boss, but if it is any of the other two, end on Yamato and Blackbeard. For the final stage now, things are a piece of cake. You will get an ore boost from Kaido, since we activated him last turn and also hit 3 perfects. And the only thing you want to do is activate Yamato's special. You will get Wano slots, give the opponent increased damage taken, end the chain on your indie units and specifically Yamato, and do tons of damage for an easy clear. And these were my 3 teams against the new Tobi Roppo quest. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to help. If you enjoyed this video and also found it helpful, I would really appreciate a like on it and for you to subscribe to the channel to help me keep doing this. While farming, you can also check the videos on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.